I'd say the first reason what inspired me to come to the Philippines, number one on a list of, I don't know, many different reasons, but I'd say the first thing that comes to mind is I was inspired because I want to live life. I want to do something different. I don't want to be sitting somewhere someday, like in my end days, when it's near the end, thinking of all the things I could have or should have done that I never did. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that person. So I've always felt like I want to live life to the fullest. My first thing I think of what motivated me or inspired me to come to the Philippines is I wanted to do something different. I wanted to live life, be different from everybody in my family. You know, I want to have, and this could be 1, 2, 3, and 4, but if someone ever says to me, what legacy do you want to have? Like, what do you want to be remembered? I want to be remembered that Michael lived his life to the fullest of his capabilities. Michael wasn't afraid to try something different. Michael wasn't afraid to take a leap of faith. Michael wasn't afraid to just buy a ticket, get on a plane, go somewhere where I've never been before, and just do it. I don't want to just be content. It's so easy to be content, and my gosh, like ever since I've been here in the Philippines, I'm motivated and inspired every day by the good friends that I've made since I've been here. I'll be honest with you, some of the friends that I've made here, I've made better friends here in 7 months than I've made in all my life. You know how crazy that may sound to you, but I'm being honest, that's so true. Like, I've connected and have made stronger friendship relationships with people in 7 months than I had prior to coming here in all my life. But that's how I feel. That's what I've seen and what I felt. I feel like I belong here too. Like just waking up every morning and, some days it rains, that's okay. I mean, whatever, it's not perfect every day. Nothing in life is perfect. But I definitely feel like it's more perfect here than it is back in the United States for me. Another thing I would definitely say that inspires me more and more each and every day is the change in my spirituality and my connection to God since being here. That's been another big positive influence on my life. Positive energy change is, the connection to God I have since being here too. That so many of the other distractions in the United States that maybe cause me to lose focus of God, I've been able to center my focus and that energy more narrowly, like really focus and give my attention to God. And obviously I need to work on it even more, but I can't honestly say I've ever really had a connection to God in the United States like I do here in the Philippines. Another thing that I think about that inspired me to come here to the Philippines was the fact that I felt my life was like incomplete. Like something was missing when I was living in the United States, just kind of going through the motions of everyday life. It just felt incomplete. I was just going through the motions, and this is what I was going to do until the day I retired in the U.S. And, where would I have gone? Maybe Florida, somewhere warm weather, but, it's also a lot more expensive to live in the United States. I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination, so when you start thinking about retirement, health, and where you're going to live, and financial things long term, starts adding up quickly. And then you're like, I don't know if I really want to ever see that day come. So that's another thing that inspired me to come to the Philippines, is when you learn about how valuable the US dollar here is in the Philippines. You can live a very happy life here, you know, on the amount of money that maybe you wouldn't be able to live that kind of lifestyle in the US. Now, are there some, nothing's perfect. Yes, there's some downfalls to being in the Philippines, but you have to make sacrifices everywhere. You kind of have to figure out what matters to you most. That's really what it comes down to. What matters to you most?